Welcome in, welcome in. We all back. And today we're picking right back up with the Pip and Hatch Perch Off Ranching Contest seed. What up, Nugs? Welcome in. Oh, I haven't played this in a few days, and I've been busy playing a bionic seed on an aquatic map. Well, bionic start on an aquatic map. And I have a great idea for that. I cannot wait to try. I might even test it out in Sandbox. That's how excited I am for it. So be looking for the Bionic Aquatic pack playthrough. That's going to be fun. I'm going to do some big things in that, I think. However, today we're back on the Pip and the Hatch ranching. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking I need a freezer. And this carbon dioxide that I've been building up would be good for maybe a rocket, although I'm not even close to the surface. But today I think what I'm going to focus on is metal volcanoes and freezers set up for food. So let's get into the map. And I got true tiles to work. Thank you very, very much, Yalp GG, for giving me the new True Tile mod. You have to download a brand new mod for this, and I'll tell you right now, it's called True Tiles Fixed. So, if you are also having a problem with your True Tiles, look for that mod. Okay, so we're ranching Drecos. It's a good one. We're ranching glossy Drecos. Let's start it up, just so that we get all the stuff in here. Okay, so we got glossy Drecos in here. This is not the greatest ranch setup, but we do have a ranch. It looks like we have 2 eggs. Not lullabied. Not lullabied. Coming up on a lullaby. Okay. And we're using 2 different metals for this cooling loop here. This cooling loop is for, yeah, the metal volcano there. We're also, I saw, working on a power setup here. I think I'm probably trying to get rid of this last coal generator. And then this setup here. This is all run off of what? Coal. Yeah. I would like to maybe think about also putting a coal thing down here next, you know? Let's do this on a 6. We're gonna get another power room going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Now this is going to pollute carbon dioxide. I feel like I'm just gonna leave it come out. So really, I don't want to do any of this yet. I just want to do that. Then, I think these are gonna be mesh tiles. And let's get the power in here. This would be coal generators. 1, 2, and then a space. And a space. And I guess another battery. That should be good. And that's an iron battery. Yeah, that's fine. This will cause it to heat up. We'll have to run cooling. Cooling. We have plenty of. Let me get a metal tile in here. Let me get some iron. Yeah, I think I'm on iron. Iron, yep. And I will get some metal tile right there. We'll get some metal radiant pipe. Let's make that out of also. You know what? We'll make it out of cobalt. Why not? Cobalt. Ooh, that was about all of it. Then this we have granite. Yeah, I think granite would be more than enough for the loop going up. Okay, that's going to provide my cooling loop. We're going to have These conduction panels, they're going to be out of iron, not steel. And they're going to go this way. Going to have one going like this. One going like that. Okay. Let's get the cooling loop going. So I'm guessing this will be the one that goes in. Goes in like there, then there, then there. Okay, well, shit. Not the prettiest thing I've put together, but you know, it is what it is. So that goes into there. So this one's the one that's coming back down, I think. Yeah. Yep, that would be the one coming back down, going in there, getting cold, and cooling all that off as per needed. Ooh. You know what? I did that kind of wrong, but at the same time, it's kind of right. I don't mind it. Because it lines up with that battery as well, as far as power goes. This one's going to be kind of cold. I'm not really worried about it exchanging temps too much. I suppose I would want a plate here, though, conductive, maybe, out of iron. And a door. Just in case we ever do NG's tune up this stuff. Let's get a couple of bins out here for now. We're gonna need some shipping. So we'll get sweepers. What the hell? So we'll have one sweeper there of iron. One there. As far as powering for that, same heavy watt wire will work. Can't forget about the automation wire that needs to go in. That has to go in. And then the power for this. Something like that. And then, yeah, we're going to replace all this with conductive wire. So this would be power. I think I better start this up because it's going to take them a minute. We'll go this way with it. Deconstruct that and starvation. Hold on a second. Where is that at? Yeah, we have 0 calories here. That's not good. Okay. Let's check if we've been sending them anything. Where is that at? Right here. No, we have not. So what do we have food-wise? Cooked seafood, 1600. Pickled meal. Gristleberry. Let's do gristleberry. Let's see if somebody gets this. What is this? Food? Yeah, I know. Food is a problem. Somebody should be getting this. Current errands. Yeah, anemic mega. Great. Helena's on it, though, too. I probably should... I don't know. Should I get ladders, or should I make that a tiled room? I'm kind of thinking I make it a tiled room, right? What is... Let's see, what are we doing here? Yeah, those there. We also have a print, do we? I don't think I'm trying to block this area off, so maybe I deconstruct that area. Alright, so we got the food in there. I'm gonna say that's enough. And then we're gonna put that on a 9 for all edible. Alright, food is in. Gristleberry. All right, let's go this way. We should be getting that food coming in, and it should be going down. Yeah, we got to make freezers here. Oh, I love this. I made a setup for slug plugs, and it looks like it's working. Kind of. Oh, and we have the petroleum here. I was gonna, yeah, vacuum this out. Okay, cool. Yay, what up, Nugs? All right, if we vacuum this out. Do I have a high pressure gas vent? No. But I want to vacuum this out. Power. Yep. I just need to pump all that out and call it good. We don't have plastic though, and I'm gonna have to, oh my goodness. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought it was unbreathable for a second. No, it's breathable. Where are we getting our O2 from? Well, we're pumping it into this. Oh, open air electrolyzers, it looks like. Open air electrolyzers coming in from... oh, from the other planet? That's fine, that's fine. Not a problem, that's why we have all the hydrogen, that's good. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna find a place that's not too overpressured. Which would be, I don't know where. Maybe down there. What's the pressure here? Oh, it's way too pressurized. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,900. All right. It's either that or I could put it in a canister, I guess. Let's put it in a canister. That'd be ventilation. Put one right there. Things that they have to work in that hydrogen, but, you know, I have to do something like that. Let's empty this. That needs to be done. Yay, food. All right. We'll just keep it on a 1 for a little while. And we do have a print available, but still getting used to what we're doing here. I see that we're deconstructing a lot of things and constructing a lot of things. We are making metal. Making iron forever. We have 0 liquid in there. That's crazy to me. What? You are empty. You are not empty, but you would be very, very soon. And the only other one would be this one. So, I mean, we could get this one going. This could be a thing I get going as well. Let's get a pump. Well, I don't know. Either way. This one's already out. Dang it. And that's snow. I mean, I might just do that for now. Start getting the pump going, you know? It's gonna get them wet. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be an issue, isn't it? Actually, no, that's just coming in from that way, huh? Okay, so we could do a bridge there. Cancel it. As far as power for that. Do we have a power setup up here? Yeah, kinda. That might take a lot of iron. But this would at least make me more iron. Alright, this side. Food, yeah? No, we're fine. We're gonna be good. Oh boy. Ah, crap. That just got oil in it. That's not what I wanted, so I'm gonna have to get in there. Let's deconstruct this. And then I can mop that up. Alright, that should be filling this up. Not the door. This. Thank you. Now get that. Thank you. Now move that out of there. There you go. Now put this up. This is not a vacuum right now, but it will be soon. Okay, vacuumed out. I mean, this is a problem. This does put off carbon dioxide. I think I vented to space. Problem is, I don't really want all that snow down here yet. And slime. Venting that to space would be nice. Or I could have a door thing there that lets it up with like a blob of liquid or something below it or above it or something. I'm not exactly sure where. Huh, yeah, I wonder. I think I want to vacuum this place out real quick. Let's get another pump in here. You can never have too many vacuums. Also, I want to have a thing there. I want it to come out this way. Okay, then we want to vacuum that out. I might just put it in the other thing over here that's going up. I am surprised that I do not have... Do I have the ability to make the high-pressure gas vents here? Yes, I do. It's the plastic gaskets that I need. Okay. Let's send over some plastic gaskets. We're going to send them all over. 2 tons worth, I guess. See if anybody wants to do that. We have a few. I think I need to have an actual place that sets up and makes those. I know I had a place. Where was that at? And can they even reach all this? I think they can. Yeah. Okay, I'll get another piece right there just to make it nice. Yeah, that's a slick setup right there. This... They've got a lot of work to do. Power, we need a bridge, conductive, made a kit out of iron. There's that. I got 1,000 different things for them to do on this map. Oh my goodness. I should not be giving them anything else to do. They are not going to be idle. These guys are idle. These guys are idle. Okay. What can we do to improve your situation? You now have food, so we don't have to worry about that for a little while. But you're getting your water. We're making the plastic, right? No, we're not. We're not making plastic. Why? Because we're not making petroleum. Why? Because we're not sending any oil. Why? Oil can come through. Does it have power? It does. Yep. It's powered. It is disabled by automation grid. This says that it's too low. It doesn't want to pump any more out. So we need to make more oil, which means we need to pump more water. And this one doesn't have any water going in it because this one says turn off if it's above 500. So they're not coming down here. Let me see a dude. Navigation. Okay, you can make it down here. 6s. Errands. Not currently overpressured. Gas pressures are fine. I'm not sure, but I think it was this one that I needed to do. I don't know why I have this other one here. There is one that's set for deconstruct. I must need a ladder here or something. Okay, there's the ladder there. You're just not getting water because I cut the water off. I got you. Well, let's turn the water back on. That should help us out with some plastics. More plastic anyway. I don't know how much plastic we need, but we don't even need those plastic gaskets shipped here because technically we're making our own plastic. Interesting. I might want to have a sweeper set up down here. Do I have a mechatronics engineer on? Yes, I do. That's awesome. Alright, well if I did that, I'd want it to shut everything off that's coming to it so it doesn't freeze in the pipes. That's the idea. And that would be it getting its delivery of petroleum, which is going to need to be replaced by a shut-off. Deconstruct that. There we go. Oh, copy settings, paste settings. I don't know why I was doing that. Not exactly sure. But there it is. Alright. Next, we need to get in the liquid shutoff. Almost want that on the inside. Let's do that on the inside. Liquid shutoff, make that out of steel. I guess I could get rid of that ladder now. Okay, liquid shut off. Out of steel. We could probably just come out this way with it. That's going up there to be put in there, and that is on a shutoff. Okay. I could just do another shutoff over here. Let's get rid of this one, deconstruct it. Yeah, I kind of want to deconstruct a lot of this, I think. Yeah. We'll get another one right there. I'll deconstruct these pipes because we don't need those. Alright, and that one had a wire coming down to it, so we'll continue that wire, but it'll all be done on the inside and here. Won't that be nice? Thank you for the lurk, Nuts. Alright, let's get these deconstruct errands up high. This one. This one would be coming down like this. Then going into here. And these deconstructs would be on a 6 going up like that. Okay, so there's one. The other one here, it's going to come into here. It's going to be snipped off of that. Well, that one needs to go around. So we're going to have to go up, over, with a bridge. That one needs the automation wire. And this automation wire would go down here to a bin. So we'd have the smart storage bin. It could be made out of lead, it's fine. This would be good. We'd get a sweeper here. Sweeper, auto sweeper. There we go. No. Nope, not quite. Okay, let's cancel that. Let's put in the auto sweeper first. Bruh, are you kidding me? It's gonna take 2 auto sweepers? No. Can I move this damn thing? Yeah, I can. Maybe. Oh yeah, that would be enough, I think. Actually, up here would be fine. So deconstruct this. Power for it. Power for this. Deconstruct. Make all this priority like 7. And I'm gonna need a ladder down here. Something like that. Hopefully we can get this set up working well. Oh, that one's not getting no power. Why are you not? Oh, I see. Not sure why you weren't getting power, but maybe we weren't making enough of this. Oh yeah, by the way, that could be taken out and used for power. We're getting plenty of it. Natural gas, 21 kgs. Might think about running that for power as well. It's at least good enough for a fridge. Alright, and then we want a base smart storage bin. We want a shipping. One of these. Perfect. And what is this made out of? Lead? That's perfect. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so this is going to send a green signal when full. We want it to send a red signal when full. So that's immediately going on to a NOT gate. I might change this up to lead. We have a lot of lead, so let's do lead. NOT gate. Lead. Lead, yep. This is going to go up. And to, I believe, this one right here. So that'll bridge over. And what this will do is it'll stop the flow of petroleum. So that the petroleum won't, it'll drain all the way out. And it will just sit on the ground and that's fine. But when this is full, it'll slowly shut off instead of just leave the petroleum in the pipes to freeze and cause a problem. That should be very nice. Power for it though. Should get power for it. Meanwhile, that thing's going to town, making a vacuum, but whatever. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Priority 9 this. Stop digging out. Stop it. Alright. So this will be for plastic. Plastic. On a 5 is fine. And we're going to take the full amount. Meanwhile, we're doing all the things over here. That's really cool. All right. It's a good building day. Priorities are 7 on all of this. Construction. Food-wise, we'll figure out later. Could ranch these slicksters. We're putting off quite a bit of carbon dioxide. At least free range them. Which is wild ranch, maybe. All right, so this one is saying to send. It is sending a green signal. It is not going though, because it's not finished being constructed. That's fine. This is vacuuming out, but still vacuuming out. How are we doing on this? How full is it? It is not even close to being full, so that should vacuum out. This is sending the green signal. Yep. Well, there you go. Now, let's find out where all our plastic is. We don't have any. Okay, let's make sure that we're not sending it over. Lime, we're sending over. Yeah, we're sending plastic over. Let's not do that. Lead. Let's not send any more lead. We probably sent enough. And databanks for sure. Wart seeds, I guess. Nah, it's alright. Let's keep some. Alright. There's the plastic going. And now that'll just go full bore, right? And I guess I could put a bridge right there. That way we have less temperature exchange. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a page out of Yelp playbook. Now that we have the bridge, let me cut it off so that we can get rid of that one blob. Alright, now we can get rid of this one and it can be deconstructed. So we're going to be, should be insulated pretty well. 78 degrees, 75 degrees, and it just keeps rotating. Now, I don't think I need dupes in here, so I'm just going to say y'all can get out. Well, I mean, I guess I do once in a while in order to get the plastic, right? Yeah, all right. We'll let them in. We'll let them in. Let's make this a 1 priority. Oh, that's working really, really well. I should have a light in here. Dang it! I didn't even think of it. Oh, I'd hate to have to redo them all again. Kind of want to move them all over by one, you know what I mean? Like just put one that way and put one this way. And I don't know if I could do that, but I know, well, that's polluted oxygen. That's not good. Hold on a second. Maybe if we did a little bit of shenanigans with the building here. We gotta make them look pretty. I mean, they're going to be down here a lot making this oil, making this petroleum. And is this sending anything out yet? No, not yet. Did it send? Oh. It might have sent it all. Is it sending a it's sending a red signal. This is a vacuum now. So yeah, 13.9 C in here. 10 C there, 9 C there. Let's look at the ingredient. Oh, I love it. Okay, so that's all my petroleum. I just got to figure out what I'm doing with this. And right now I'm trying to vacuum it out. So let's go ahead and drop this. Put that back. And then, yeah, I'll just utilize the pipe or the filler that's already here. Yeah, but not the tile, right? Yeah, good. And this will need power as well, so we'll just power this up real quick, like so. Awesome. They can get to that whenever. Let's then... No. Alright, then deconstruct buildings. We want to deconstruct those buildings. And I want to deconstruct these buildings. Oh no, I'm going to have to move the automations. Booty. I'm definitely going to have to move the automation. Maybe. Probably. Most definitely. Well, the one for the pump won't be so bad. The one for the... You know, this one could be over on this side. It doesn't have to be that far over. Let's put it over there. Deconstruct all of this. The pipe for it. Could change to there. And we could just deconstruct that. And then I need to move that pump as well. Oop, this is ready to go. Actually, that needs to be insulated. And then we'll put in all of this. I just love watching it. I don't know about you, but watching it all work. It's fun. Alright, put that one in. Alright, now as far as this goes, let's get a pump. Right. Oh boy. Yeah, alright. This will have to be snipped. This will have to be moved. This will have to be deconstructed, and let's get a pipe. See, the pipe for this is right there. So, cancel this. I think that works. Power for it. I will want power right here though. Yeah. Alright, let's just check the automation on this. This automation needs to be moved. This automation will be snipped because I'm going to reutilize it. Because this is going to go up to a motion sensor. No, that will not work there, will it? Alright, it's going to have to go there. Cancel this. Means I want it to have like a mesh tile there or something. Ew. And then a lamp. Furniture. Lamp. Not sun lamp. Leg lamp. And power. Alright, same automation for that, which is good. Powered and piped. Piped needs to go up. And can they reach that? I think so. Yeah. Can we haul all of this stuff? Is there a place for that? This is not made out of steel. Deconstruct, level 8. My bad. My bad. I forgot. Oh, this one's not either. Okay, disable auto repair. Cancel deconstruct. Disable auto repair. Blueprint, not blueprint. Material, change material, steel, order rebuild, 8. Change material, steel, order rebuild, level 8. Yep. And then let's get another one in here, like so. Oopsies. And is this one also overheating? Liquid pump, yep. This is mistakes were made. That means this one probably is too, yeah? No, that one's steel. Okay, good. Oh, the lamp is flooded. Alright, maybe we go... Yeah, we're gonna have to change some things. Okay, I don't want the rebuild. Let's not do that again. We're going to, I guess, put a lamp up top so it doesn't get flooded. So let's go ahead and maybe put one of these in. They look good in the orange light. And can't put it anywhere. Okay. The only place I can put it is right there, and I don't know if that is the well-lit area. I know that one works. Maybe if I didn't have as much oil on the ground, but then I'd have to pump a lot more. Could put it on a tile. Mesh tile. Have to move that up. Or over. Deconstruct this, reconstruct it. If I put it there. That works. Mesh tile, deconstruct. Automation for it all. Deconstruct all of this. Okay, that will not work on this one. This one will have to be different than that. I have no idea how I'm going to do this one. Well, maybe, you know, maybe one right here. Motion sensor right here would work, probably. If we went motion sensor. Oh yeah, that one would work. Fine. That's fine. Let's see how the other side's doing. I haven't checked in on them for a while. We still haven't built that transformer. My goodness, is that on a low priority? It's on a 5. Okay, let's get it on a 7 finally. What is that? No idea. Oh, it's a deconstruct command. Okay. We have this in. We have all these in. So these need to be coal. Wow. 5,000 on a 5. These would be all the way there on a 1. Copy settings, paste, paste. I think I'm going to disallow tinkering. I don't know, maybe. But that should be our main power supply. And did we do this? I think we're currently doing this. Not sure. Yep, a little bit. All right, cool. Well, they're working on it. Not quite done with it. All right, last one over here going in. And then we can tear out, actually we can tear out them now. If we just go into deconstruct buildings, let's move them all over there. Priority construction 7. Alright, this is what we're doing today, guys. Looks like that battery's fully charged. Most likely because of the hydrogen generation. Still haven't finished that. That's fine. We only have a few dupes, and I'm making them work down here. Which they have to get into suits in order to do. These guys aren't so lucky. They get to be in the cold environment without suits. So it's a little bit of a debuff, but they'll have enough buffs to just not, at least not too many wet floors, just a little bit. Nice. Okay, so this is going well. That's only 4 hydrogen generators, but it's not too bad. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm just dumping the carbon dioxide out, aren't I? What if I put it on a bridge that gave it not the priority, but had a weight? Snip this. And it would go up and just go into carbon dioxide storage. Yeah, that would be way better than to repump it. What are the gases down here anyway? They're pretty good for having redneck on the crew. This is going to need a liquid going through it because these are going to warm up. So that was the wrong bridge. There we go. That should be fine. And then I'll just go down here. We'll have a bottle drainer like so, and another copper thing there. That'll fill up the polluted water, although it might, it better not be polluted water. What do I have that can go down? That is cold. Maybe I don't need it to go down that cold. We do have ethanol. Ethanol can go pretty cold. Not exactly sure how cold. How's my ranching here doing? Looks like we're doing pretty well. I'm liking it. Everything's growing okay, and you're groomed and happy and reproducing, which is good. We still have our naphtha there if and when we need it, which we will soon. We got some idols. Do we? No, they're on their break. Here we go. Now we're gonna get some liquid coming out. That's gonna be awesome. This thing is dormant now, so we could study it. Probably should. Is this one dormant too? No, it's idle. Oh yeah, we were gonna bust this open. Still haven't done this. Those are 5 priorities. Do I want to get this running right before it goes idle? Temp shift plates. Out of diamond? Do I have diamond? No, I do not have diamond. There is no diamond. Got it. Seriously, no diamond on this map? Oh. Is there any diamond over here? Yeah, I think there was. So maybe, what is this in here? Clay? 6 tons. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and dump that out. Not allow manual use. We'll do all standard. I want to get diamond. Five tons. 1 and 9. Yeah, they're idle on this one, are they really? Oh, go get some diamond. This has no power. That's a problem. Why do you not have power? Because of hydrogen issues? Right. Now I'm still trying to vacuum this out, and I'm not quite there yet. Do have hydrogen right there. Maybe I have a way to add a little hydrogen if I have any laying around the base. Maybe. Yikes. I don't want to start this up just yet because when I do, it's going to start producing carbon dioxide. I want to be ready for that when it does. Or, you know. I think what I'm going to do is have a little thing here and a door there. Not exactly sure how that's set up. We'll try to figure it out. I think I have a basic idea. If so, it's going to be awesome. If not, well, that's going to suck. Alright, they're working on this. I might have to start it up without vacuuming it out. If I have to do that, it's going to be a mistake. As far as extra power goes, yeah, I don't think well, I do have the wheel here. Not sure what that powers. That powers... Oh, that powers the whole setup, does it? Yep. I have one wheel to help power this entire thing. Oh, that's nice. Might need to think about getting more of those. Come on, slug plugs. Where are you guys at? Do I need to ranch more of you? Here I am ranching slug plugs and everything. Alright, there we go. Hydrogen, please. No enable auto bottle. No. Alright, well, there is a little bit of hydrogen there you can put in. Hopefully they'll get that working. Somehow we got power down here. Not exactly sure. Oh. Huh. How do we get power? Oh, they went to sleep. 1,600 each. This is where it really... Ooh, I should turn these off at night. I might turn these off at night. 1,600 watts. I mean, they're putting off quite a bit of power right now. But they do turn off pretty low. 90 to 100, huh? 90 to 100. I'm gonna say... That's fine. They're charging these batteries, though, too, which is really helpful. Yeah, see, that might have charged that battery, but these batteries help out a lot, too, I think. If we go to here, they'll output a lot. Awesome. Alright, everything should have power again. Yay. That is steel. This will be steel. Power for it. Has it. Deconstruct that one. Automation for it. It's going to be into this one. So we'll just go this direction with it. With, what am I doing that with? Cobalt? No. Let's do that with, lead. And this one would be right to there. We're gonna deconstruct buildings, level 7. These two buildings need to go. Oh yeah, I'm feeding the slicksters. I forgot. That's cool. I like that. How we doing over here? Battery, huh? Well, that should be giving us the water. Why is it not? Disabled by automation grid. If above. 3. Alright, that should be bringing in water for metals. As far as power grids, that is hooked up now, so snip this off. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Getting my kitchen back. Yay! Kitchen! Is that all my clay coming in? Heck yeah, it is. And that clay I'm hoping to make into ceramic, although I don't know. I don't think I have a place to make ceramic right now, so I'll have to think about that. Ceramic. Cold biome area. Maybe this area here. Let's do that. Let's get a thing for clay. A thing for some sort of wood, a refinement station of kiln, gold amalgam, I guess, 1 and 2, with, that's salt, right? Yeah, that's salt. So we can put in a bin in, actually we don't need that, cancel that. Let's put in shipping. Do this out of lead, and that can just go into there like so. And we'll just make all the ceramic. Okay, that'll work. And how are we doing down here with the water? We have not been putting out any, but how are we doing with the pressure? It's pretty good. Someday that won't be so good, and then I'll be like, oh no, I have no air. That'll be a bad day. Alright, let's move this over to that one. Ooh, that's hot. Alright, and then this goes to there. Deconstruct that. This needs to have the air pump in it. Extended, then a mesh tile, then a lamp. Yep. Hey, we can make this a vacuum before we start using petroleum. Getting there. Very close to being a vacuum. Yay. I'll have to check up on the other planet. I need to finish taming that cobalt. Yeah. Need to finish taming this. This is a vacuum. Yes, good. Things are made out of steel. I believe so. We should have diamond now, maybe. Let's see. We were holding diamond, actually. Holding diamond right there. So let's release it. So diamond will be going over now. I don't think I gave them too much diamond, but hopefully enough to at least do this part. And these are made out of, hopefully, steel. Yep, steel conveyor rails. I just need to put water in here. So, bottle drainer. Half of one, dozen of the other. This would be good for the cooling loop. Let's do the cooling loop first. Are they all done? Do they not have anything to do? They might not. I mean, these need to have coal in them. Where is my coal and how much do I have? 117 tons. I should have enough coal. Yeah. That one needs it, but at the same time, it's on. Oh, it's on a 5. Coal. Too many 7s. That's what it is. Alright. I would have had to do it on a 7. Maybe I need some more haulers. Or I need to set up centralized storage, which I have been thinking about doing for a while. This would be a good starting point right here. If I were to drill the rest of this out. Let's take this out. Yeah, we could at least do that or get it going. And what else? Okay, that's good for now, I think. This, yes. Okay, so we want ceramic, right? Forever, but that takes coal, it takes clay. So, coal. On a 5,000. Clay. All of it. And copy, paste. What? That's clay. That's not clay and coal, is it? Coal. 5,000 coal. Alright, hopefully they'll get around to that as well. I know we got a lot of things going on. Idleness over here. You guys are idle, nothing to do. What is this? Petroleum. Uh-oh. How the heck did I get petroleum in there? Luckily it's not a lot, so it should be okay. Wow, yeah, that's scary. That's real scary. I might have to do something about that. I might have to run it dry or something, you know? But yeah, that whole setup is just for this. That's nice. I like it. This should be going well, though, right? So we should almost be at... Come on, man. We're still in a vacuum? Okay, almost. Yeah, it looks like we're running out of hydrogen again. Yep. That is all out of hydrogen as well, so we'll see. It's micrograms, though, so that's nice. Oh, it's almost there. Down here, we want to have... I don't know if I want to have polluted water. I think I might want to have something more, like ethanol? We have ethanol on this planet. Where is ethanol? Ethanol. What does your temperature go down to? You go down to minus 114 degrees. That's pretty cold. That's very, very cold. I really don't think I need anything that very cold. I think I overdid it in here by a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is deconstruct buildings. Yep. All of those buildings. And I want to replace all these except one. And that's going to be enough for me. And even that's probably going to be too cold. But we'll still put polluted water in it, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. If we get them running. I haven't seen them run yet. So this one would be the 9570. This one would be the 9560. Turn those on if we need to. They should be getting a green signal. They are. They are out of coal. Maybe I need to see what all my priorities are. Let's go into priorities. Duties. 9s along the way. 7s. There's this thing. Of course, that is still a priority. Yeah, this one only has a 5 priority on it. Let's see. Let me check my haulers. I got a 28% stress. That's pretty bad. Nuggy, why are you so stressed? You're hungry. You're hungry. Flip compost. Okay, where's your stressor at? Mm-hmm. Let's follow you. Stress. Morale. It's not horrible. I mean, we got nature reserves and stuff. Nuggy, I don't know why you're bitching about it. These priorities are duties, what? Oh, they're not duties. What are they, 7s? Okay, let's go down to priority 5s on these. This one is what? This is for cobalt ore. This is going to be a 5. Yeah, I'm going to change these down to 5s now. This one, 5. Yep. Let's just go through them all. That's a 9. Well, that one's for suits. 5. 5. All these should be 5s. Alright, that's a 7, but that should be even probably a 1. Because the dupe shouldn't be doing that at all. Then, let's see. Over. Oh, we got some of that done. I'm surprised those take as much power as they do. 480 watts. 5s. Looks like we have a Draco egg in here. That's not good. Why aren't you sweeping that up? Because I didn't ask you to. Oh, are you on a timer? Why are you on a timer? Deconstruct the timer. I think that was when I was hauling everything up. Good to know. Yay, there was the light. So here we go. The light is on, and now he's in a lit workspace. Let's go. Let's go. Cheer. This needs power. That's not good. Hold on a second. Where's the power? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get some lead in here and do that. That'd be perfect. Now the only problem is this one would also need a signal to turn everything off. So to turn everything off, well, that would turn off this liquid. No, that wouldn't turn everything off. Everything off would be this saying that it's 75% capacity, I think. Because then that turns this off, and if that's off, then these should overfill and all that. Oh, got a little bit of a automation left over. Alright, awesome. And if we have a place to bring all that stuff, please do. I doubt it. Maybe. Do we have a central storage? Maybe, maybe not. Are we ready for this? We are. This is a vacuum now. Now, by doing this, I might not be able to get over here much anymore. But I really kind of want to have a place for the carbon dioxide to just vent out. Problem is, if I put it here, that's going to block anything. Could put a pump, like, right there. I don't know. Let me think about this for a second. Let's see. Cancel this. Let's put insulation there. We'll try to keep this abyssalite in order. Maybe that'll be good. I have some issues with this hydrogen, but we'll try to make do. Power for that can be deconstructed. And then let's get... Well, I gotta wait for that. Okay. And we can put in these. Okay, so the egg got dealt with. And is in here. Because we are holding until we get 5, and we have 3. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The Drecos are going nicely. Oh, I never finished all the other bins around the base. Just looking for bins. These are high because it's slime, it's bleachstone. And we still have space for slime, so we're good with that. This is a 5, this is a 5, and doesn't need to be there anymore, so let's stop it. We're down to 1 ranch, which is fine, and then this one of the sage hatches, which is good. This is no longer working for me, and that's alright. Okay, so I think those are the main priorities. We could get the biobots working for us. We have a little bit of steel, not enough. As far as iron goes, though, I do have quite a bit of that. I was just trying to focus more on getting all of this upgraded. We've gotten some of it upgraded. This could just go up here. And we could maybe deconstruct all of this extra stuff. We don't need it. And then we have to deal with this power setup here. Which is the next one. It's going to need a line because this thing can handle like 3,900. That's excessive. I almost want 2 transformers for that. I'm thinking so. In fact, I don't need this anymore. So I could get rid of that. Maybe we run another transformer setup going that way. That would be helpful. This is still not dormant, but don't necessarily want it to be dormant. We want polluted water, 9, enable auto bottle. And I want another one for the water that's going to go in. I guess I'll just do that a little differently. As far as this goes, actually, yeah, let's do the water first, not polluted water. The liquid bridge can go deconstruct. And then instead, I'll have it going in like so. Something like this. I don't know. Somewhere in here. I can't put it there. I guess I could put it there. That's fine. Cancel this. We'll fill it up with some water first. Let me get a high sweep on this. I can't believe we haven't swept that up. I'm pretty sure I have a central... I do have a central storage. Come on, guys. I need more haulers. Let's see if I have another hauler in here. No, I do not. Cooking, building, digging, cooking. No, water. Another hauler would be great. Okay, gristleberries going in. Okay, drop that. All right, no more gristleberries, please. They should be fine on food for a while. There we go. One of our haulers is on it. Helena. This is going to be for water. And I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. Oh, I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. And this is a vacuum. That's fine. We'll have to have a tile here. Probably... door was like that. Probably want the thing right here, actually. And the door would be here. Something like that. We'll find out. Maybe I put naphtha there, since naphtha's pretty good at this stuff. Although I got crude right here, which is not much. So this would probably be fine. Somehow I'll have to drop it on there, but... Alright, we do got some water in there. Cleared that off. Let's also trim this. Wait. That should be fine, right? I think that should be fine. Still only one way down. Oh wow, they're getting all the bottles of water first. That's going to take a while. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. This is in... Alright, let me get a ladder here. Uh-oh, we're down to 1,000 calories. I really focus on food over here. We do have a kitchen. Could make frost buns. Let's make a few frost buns. That's fine. Frost buns are good. We'll have a few of those, please. Carbon dioxide is kind of building up a little bit, isn't it? A little bit. How are them slicksters working out? They're not. They're down here in this biome. We did have them over here for a little while. I'd have to make sure they can't go up. Actually, if I had it on this side, cancel this. Deconstruct one piece with, let's say, a mesh tile right there. We'll get a ladder down so that I can have a pump in here. Yeah, we can do something with that. Is that backing up? Oh, yeah, it's backing up because I didn't change this. Seven construction. Insulated liquid pipe deconstruction. Yeah, alright, that's fine. That should be better. Yay, there it goes. Meanwhile, this thing is still making plastic. I love it. Taking them a while. How much plastic do we have? 2.3 tons. That's pretty cool. Frost buns. We have food. Yay, food. Okay, we have a place for slicksters. So I'm gonna just say... Slicksters. That should be enough. Alright. That's going up. This one is blocked right now. Yeah, but that one was overfilled for quite a while, so that's okay. Yikes. Yeah, only one pipe for all that oil. That's that sucks. That's fine. Any ranching want to go on? Yeah, there we go. That should take care of our carbon dioxide issue. In fact, I don't even think I need any more. How many I got? Just the one? Yeah, I think the one is fine. Look at him go. Oh yeah, he's gonna do a great job. And he'll give us a little bit of oil here and there. That'll be nice. Alright, over on this planet. Yeah, I'm still putting water in here. We're up to 125. That's not bad. That's really close. Temp ship plates. I could go... Let's make sure this is saying nothing. It is. We're gonna need power for all this. This will need a lot of power. Okay, let's do another one. I guess we're doing it like this. Hate to do it this close together, but you know, kind of need to. If we do have a pole here, it'll have to be on this side, which is not great because, well, there's not much room. I really shouldn't be packing them in like this, but... Oh, we're down here doing something. What you making? Plastic gaskets, huh? Are we delivering those? How many plastic gaskets do I have? Because we are taking those plastic gaskets right now to the other planet still, I think. Yeah? Yeah. Plastic gaskets. I don't think I want to have them all go to the other planet, though, so I'm going to say all these plastic gaskets can be relocated to right there. And I don't think we need to make any more plastic gaskets for quite a while. Hopefully not. Relocate this one as well. Okay, here comes the plastic gasket, and more plastic, and more plastic. She's making more. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There we go. That should hopefully stop her soon. There it is. We got enough. That's unfortunate. And then this pumps out nowhere. This is going to need to get sieved. This could go into here. This would be pretty warm. Well, not really warm, but warm enough. Don't know if I want to go that way. Polluted water. Yikes. Yeah, what am I gonna do with the polluted water that thing puts out? I don't really care about it that much. I could sieve it, put it into regular water storage. Yeah, this one's kind of going that direction. Let's do that. That would be something like this. Bringing it up through, through. Yikes, somewhere along the way that went to sandstone. Insulated liquid pipe, what is it for though? It's, yeah, igneous rock. I don't have nearly enough of it. There's a little bit right there. We'll dig out some this way. There's some igneous rock right there. Okay. These guys, I have no idea how they're doing. We'll have to check up on them next time it's nighttime. And I gotta make sure that I am not... Ooh, what's this? Why are we running out of power? Oh yeah, we're still running out of power because we're on the hydrogen. Hold on a second. Okay, so we got this. It's a vacuum. Deconstruct this. Level 7, 8, 9. We'll move in this little crude bottle of oil right to this spot. Move back to here and make sure that we're doing okay on all of this. There's the bottom of this. So let's start the process of actually getting this put back up where it needs to go. This is crazy. This is sandstone. That's fine. Yay, these have some coal in them now. Polluted water, enable auto bottle 9. Yeah, time to start sweeping up all this map. We got it pretty well cleared out. Here we go. We'll start a sweeper sesh that takes all this stuff out. Let's do that now. We got lead, I think. Got lead. Yeah, I don't want it there. It's going to have to be there, which means the next one is going to be about there. Alright, shipping. Let's go conveyor loader. Put one out of lead. Lead. Yep. Shipping. Shipping is going to go all the way to Central, which is this line here, but I kind of want this to be its own separate line. So we're going to have it coming out this way. Ouch. No. Alright, I need to build other tiles in here. Where's the plants? Okay, there's the plants. I can build 2 tiles right here. Then we will build rail going from here down. Of course. Of course. Let's see. I suppose we'll go through this way. This should be fine. There is some natural tiles there that I do not care about. And somewhere there I wasn't able to get into it to reach it, which is most likely there. This was a wrench that I can't do much with. And then this is going in like so. Oopsies. Okay, well that's a long ways to go, but it's getting there. Just make sure it goes all the way there. So bridge, bridge. All right, that part's done. Next, the automation. We're gonna want these sweepers to be on timer sensors. Lead. Maybe this, oh, actually a timer sensor right there would be fine. And lead. Timer sensor, then we're gonna need power for all that. Got power wire right there. Let's go lead for that as well. Well, that should give them something to do. Central storage is fun. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and empty this crude oil. Empty, level 9. And then I want to dig out or deconstruct level 7. These 2 buildings, yeah? Alright, I'm going to have to go back down there in order to get that oil out. That's unfortunate. Deconstruct 8, these 2 buildings, and then mop that up. Wow. Then I want a door. Like so. I think that works. Or does it have to be the other way? Or does it have to be up by 1? Maybe. Maybe not? No. No, I think this works because the whole thing fills up, I think. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Should I power it? Maybe. And then it'd be probably like on a timer sensor or something. So we'll get a timer sensor in there. Timer, where are you at? There you are. Timer sensor, let's make you, I mean, lead is fine. Like so. Get a pump in there. Maybe deconstruct all gas pipes. There we go. How about over here? They're working on it. That's going to be a huge help. That's going to be a lot of stuff going up. Oh, we got one more spot with that zombie spore. Let's deconstruct this one and reconstruct it right there. 2, 3. I think I can do it too. I don't even have to build another ladder. Alright, well that's plenty for them to do. We'll come back to that. How's this doing? Oh yeah. Wait, what? Why is it on the top? Oh, there it goes. It drops and then it goes up. Is that how it's gonna pump it? I don't remember what the schedule for this was. Oh, that's gonna have to be on all the time. Hold on a second. Cycles. Let's make sure it's got a green time. There we go. Sorry, guys. Mop this up. Grab everything that's in here. All standard. 9. There we go. Yeah, we're running out of power bad here. Not even the Drecos can help us. Come on, guys. Power use. This is going to need a bridge of some sort over to it. So I'm going to put ladders like so. Yeah, because we can't get over that way. That would never get done. Oh! How many critters do we have? We have 29 critters. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Are we making berry sludge? Forever. Should be. I should be sending sleet wheat home and getting berry sludge made up. That would be amazing. Food over here. Yeah, we're down on our calories again. Not great. Food has been the #1 issue on this planet. Okay, so everything is in there, it looks like. The only thing I'd need is a pipe out if I wanted it. And this would need power as well, just in case we wanted that. And other than that, I think we're done with this one. Let me get a mesh tile there. Let's get food on the way over. Gristleberries. Because we are now out of food and a 75% stress. Turner, what are you doing, son? You're dead tired, snoring friend. Oh boy. Oh boy, you have a snoring friend. My absolute apologies. Oh, and it's slippery. Okay, yeah. You're the snorer. So, Turner, you're going there. Oops. Oh boy. What is that, oil? It is oil. Why do we have oil? Oh, I've been dropping it a little bit here and there, haven't I? Another one of these right there, please. Hey, at least we're getting some power. A little bit. How's breathability doing? It's alright. This should help out our mood. In fact, maybe if I went in here and mopped that up and even dug that out, I'd be good with that. We got crude oil in there. Does that matter if it's crude oil? Probably. Can I mop it? I can. Let's deconstruct this. Plastic is going. This is fine. That's all dug out. Cook is going down there for some reason. Alright, well that's still working. Let's get this ladder to go down. Just so that we can keep our surfboard running well. I don't know what automation that was on, but... must have been to fill it up or something, maybe. I think I can deconstruct it. This has the power, it has the water. We should be good. I should mop up some stuff. I see some mop up areas that I need to address something horribly. And then maybe have a central storage for everything. Maybe one that doesn't matter if it's polluted or not. That'd be nice. Maybe right here, since this is what I'm doing. Let's go... granite, maybe? Do I have any granite? Yeah. That should be pretty good. I can lower these ladders down by one. Deconstruct them. Buildings. This, I think, is ready to go. So this would be on seconds and reset. No. I have no idea. Let's say 2 on, 6 off. It has no power, and it has power. Alright, well, let's get some power into here. That is not going to remain cold for long. In fact, have we thought about cooling this off? They're only iron ore. Their cooling's in the middle. Which is not where their fuel runs, luckily. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to... Oh, I got water coming right through. That would be alright. I could utilize that for cooling. What would I do with the water once it's done with that, though? Because we don't go through it very fast. Water coming in is at 27 C. That's pretty nice. What if I did something more like this? And then I don't know what that's all about, but we can deconstruct all of this. Yeah, I don't think that works. I think the red duration or the green one needs to be higher. Let's do this is 6 and this is 2. And then the oil drops down there, though. That's the problem. And that oil is definitely going to cause issues. But you know what? I can work with those issues. That's fine. I don't care. What up, Smoker? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm doing good. How's Idaho treating you? At least it ain't cold right now. Yet. Should be soon. Aw, man. We need more power down here. Hot as fuck. For Idaho, I bet, yeah. For anybody, but maybe. Man, look at this stress. This stress. Turner over here is not having a good day. He's just not. Do you want to go into the recreational room? We'll follow him around a little bit, see if his mood improves at all. Let's see, what is it at? Stress, 84 going up. It's 0, though. 0%. The -5 of center of attention has given him enough to come down a little bit. A little bit. Oh, is he getting soggy after the fact? Hold on, where was that? Was that down here? Oh, yeah. You're coming down here and getting wet. You. Are you the hauler? Oh, that's fucking smoke. Yeah, but not the good, not the good kind. Not the good kind. Yeah. Definitely not the good kind. I need to have some sort of bottle in there. Maybe cancel these two for right now so I can get like a bottle of oil or something in there. I have some somewhere. Let's see, where's some liquid. Here's some liquid. Crude oil. Relocate. I don't know if that's going to be enough though. Do I have a liquid emptier? Oh, somebody is using the surfboard. Maybe I should have more of those. I could add another one. Deconstruct this. Actually, where is that liquid going? Maybe not. I mean, I could if I redid this to where it actually made sense. Don't look at it. It's horrible. Oh, I hate it so much. I really need to redo it. It's all temporary, though. I plan on doing better later. All right, plastic back up and running. Let's go to this. Oh, shit. You know what I forgot? I forgot about my cobalt tamer. That's not good. That's not good. Cobalt tamer. That's on this planet, all right. Cobalt tamer. Here we are. 505. Ooh, that's about as much as I could hope for. I might have to get some of that out. All right, well, we'll prepare for that if necessary. Let's finish taming this. Power. We had been working on the power for it. There we go. There's another one for it right here. We'll run this power wire. We can use lead. Can't make it through there. That's blocked off, so I'll have to go this way with it. Let's see, where are we going? That's a little bit low for what I was hoping to do. This line doesn't have a lot on it, though. Yeah, it's only 1.1. Do we want to run that on that one? Maybe. Maybe. Run that line this way. Run that line this way. Uh-oh, change to iron. Hold on. We used all of our lead? Yep. Iron. Now, how am I going to get across here? Well, we'll have to put a wire bridge in there somewhere. So, wire bridge there. Wire bridge there. Snip this. And then combine that. There we go. That, at least, will power this setup. Now, it'll return some power to us, but not a lot. Alright, as far as this goes, I need to snip this off. Deconstruct this bridge. And then I'll get a bridge going down this way with it. Meanwhile, I could open this up now. So with steel, we're going to go like so. We're going to get a temp ship plate of diamond now that I have diamond. Put it right there. Diamond. I don't want to overuse diamond, so I'm going to go with obsidian, maybe granite. There we go, that's nice. Maybe I should have the leg lamp in there too. I think I'm going to just make this one work for right now. I don't know. Redneck would be not proud though. So if you ever wanted to know how to metal tame, this is one of the ways. What's the problem? Entombment? Oh yeah, that's fine. It'll come back once the power comes back on. This is still not ready to go, right? Or is it? Cooling. That's what we're working on. Alright, deconstruct these. We're gonna need to have... some sort of cooling thing there. We're running petroleum because we're out of power on this planet. And out of food. Crap. There's some food. Alright, that should help their mood a little bit, hopefully. Uh-oh. Yeah, starvation. I know. It's coming. Plumbing. Conductive. Lead. I guess I do have a little lead left. Let's see. Yeah. The cooling that's going to be coming through is going to be going down like so. Up like so. We're going to have a bridge coming down. Hold on. Where do I want that bridge to come down? I kind of want it to come down... I want it to get checked for temperature immediately. So if I had it going up to then come down to get checked by temperature with a thermosensor. And then that would hook out to a liquid shutoff. Yikes. I mean, that kind of works. Can't get up there though, so I mean I gotta be a little bit careful here. I mean, as soon as they build this though, I could build it right here and that would be more ideal. So we'll wait until they build this part and then I'll do that other stuff. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Snip that. Well, it's gonna give me a little bit of power, and worst of all, it ruined my vacuum. Lame. I could, like, get a whole bunch of carbon dioxide. Do I have any built-up carbon dioxide? I don't think so, not on this planet. What up, Time Lord? How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. just trying to solve the world's problems all at once. 92% stress. Oh my goodness, they're gonna pop. I don't think we have a place to eat. That's probably part of it. I've been focused too much on plastic and not enough on their well-being. And anytime you don't focus on their well-being and you focus on what you want to do, this is what happens. That's how you get stressed out. Let's see, I'm putting in a central storage, and then I need to make a kitchen. They need to have more decor, and I think this little area here isn't bad. Ah! Oh, I already had a central area made up. Well, for other things, not for the pollutants. We'll keep this for the polluting things. And we'll put in some more of these tiles here. So that I can put in... Deconstruct that. So that I can put in some of these, what do you call it? Dispensers. This will be our central storage here. Should I make a nice little place to have a wreck? Maybe. I really don't want to spend a lot of time building it because he's needing it now. He needs it like right now. He needed it a while ago. Do I really want to disassemble that? Not really. Cancel this. Instead, maybe I could do building this, building that, like so. This would be great. We'll cancel this one, and I believe this one. Let's get in... Is it under medicine? It is. It's medicine. I can never find it. There it is. So we need the massage table. I guess I only need one, technically. Alright, yeah, we'll just put this there, and then we'll need a flower pot or something under furniture. Let's get a flower pot in there. And that would be a carpeted tile if we have enough. Yes, we do. There's that. Then we're going to need power for this. So luckily we have power right there with lid. We can bring that in like so. And all of this construction is a 9. This is what we're focused on. Okay. Let's also focus on the dude that's 92% stressed and follow him around for a while. Everybody say hi to Turner. Hi, Turner. Yeah, well, you know, you do your best. Why are you not happy with your Great Hall? Your stress is going down by 25% a cycle. That's really good. Center of attention. Is that all it was? He just needed some of that? Do I need to get you tickled tootsies in more spots? Is it because you're in carbon dioxide right now? Can you not breathe? Yeah, you're holding your breath. Okay, that's a problem. We got a lot of oil in there. Maybe what I do... Add another slickster or two? Or maybe I add a slickster over here. I think I do. I think I get a slickster relocated to right there. Maybe 2. And that should be good. And then let's watch Turner so that he can de-stress faster. 35% a cycle. Yes, it counts, I think, even when he's sleeping. Oof. You were playing some Schedule 1 to stop by because I had to figure it out. Well, you're welcome to stop by, Time Lord. You know what? Maybe you can help me. I used to play Schedule 1. I have uninstalled and reinstalled. However, every time I load it, it goes black. The screen goes black. I get the first screen that says the company that makes it. I get a little flash of the next screen, and then it goes black on the main menu, and I can hear the music playing in the background, but can't do anything. I had to hard shut my PC down in order to get control back of my PC, and I haven't found a fix for that yet, so I can't play Schedule 1. I'm thinking about uninstalling like all the backup files even next time, but other than that, I don't know what to do. All right, well, Turner's down here doing the work. Let's keep an eye on him because he is still very stressed out. It is going down by Did he stress out? Like, stress out? Like, why is it going down 70%? 80% down. That is good. I mean, that's great. Is it just because... Well, I mean, he got some room bonuses. That helps. As long as we don't get him going into the water all the time, it would probably be good. He's hungry, but that's probably because he didn't have food for a while. Did you click I'm stuck on the pause menu? I can't get to the pause menu. As I said, if I go and I load the game up, right, you think about loading the game? The first screen that pops up is like the makers of the game, like Capcom, you know, shows Capcom. I don't think it's Capcom, but whatever, right? Capcom. And then it goes towards the main menu. But there's like a little message screen like may cause seizures or something, flashing light warning. I don't know. There's like some sort of warning for the game, you know, as it is. This is about drugs. And then I can't read it. That's how fast it blinks to black. And then I can hear the menu music playing, but I cannot click anything and everything is black. Yeah. And of course I had it back in the day before all these fancy updates with cartels and everything, so I had it before cartels. I am not allowed to go back there, but I am going to allow them to. Oh, that's why it hasn't been built. Oh, it's a good thing he was going down in stress. Turner, I think I'm going to keep an eye on you. Okay, you're a rancher? Well, the original one that I had downloaded was, you know, a long time ago. And I hadn't played it in a while, so it definitely needed an update. And there was so many updates that I decided to, you know, try to uninstall and reinstall, but it just didn't work. Turner, are you going down in stress? Yeah, still a little bit. How much so? 20%? I guess I won't need that morale room after all. Although they are making it now. But they can go back there. We'll allow them to continue with that. Let's keep it going. I might slow it down though, just a little bit, since we're having conversations today. And I need to keep an eye on this because I'm not giving it any water. It's going on whatever I've given it so far, which is quite a bit. I mean, it's quite a bit. Now we're trying to build pipes. I think we were trying to build rails as well. Yeah, there's a long central storage. We're hooking that up. Hell yeah. That's going to be amazing. I'm finally getting my my shipping in order a little bit. We can get a plan in there. You know, I can't handle speed 1. I can't handle it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Speed 1's too slow. Actually, what we need to focus on is the food. Oh, crap. He was able to get in there? All right. Let me get a door. And then we'll have to go mop that up. But it does look like it cleaned up the stuff a little bit. Maybe I replace these with mesh tiles. That would help with that airflow and the oil. I don't want them having soggy feet. Yeah, see? And nobody's sleeping next to them. That's good. Oh no, Turner's in the water. Turner's in the water. He's getting the cobalt ore. This is a problem. Of course. All right, Turner. This is going to get him pissed off. All right, well, this will be up and ready. Aw, what did I make this out of? Igneous rock, change material. Granite. There we go. And then this would be for anybody that's at, I don't know, 80% to down to 50%, I think. Yeah, once you're down to 50%, you can go back. And does that count as a room? It does. Awesome. We could even make it look really, really nice in there. What do you think? Maybe. Let's haul this stuff out at 7. And let's put in some furniture. Maybe I'll get one of those landscape paintings. Those are nice. Put in some ceiling trim of granite. Yeah, that'll be nice. I don't think I have an artist here, though. That's funny. They're stressing out over building the distressing room. That's kind of funny. Let's see. This is hooking up, and we'll go. This is polluted water, right? Yeah, this is polluted water. Hold on a second. Polluted water needs to go somewhere else. Polluted water. This is the polluted water that's going around for cooling right now. I guess it could go this way. Not too many great ways to get in. Actually, yeah. Snip this. We'll just do it out of something else, like granite. Should be fine. This could then go up. And we'll have to have a bridge right about here. Snip that. And bridge this. And then go ahead and, well, don't put a bridge there yet, but we'll need to. Actually, I might not need to. Well, right there will be. Yep. This one bit of water, actually it doesn't really matter if that one bit of water makes it through, so let's just snip that off now. Put in the bridge. It'll just pass through like nothing. And that can connect. That way we'll have the polluted water sorted when it does come out. Because eventually that's going to be over 500 and it's not quite there yet. Uh-oh, that's cold damage. Minus 18. Yeah, that's cold. Okay, let's not do that anymore. Let's maybe do ethanol. And I'll have to bring ethanol over. And then as far as the polluted water goes, let's get that out of there. So actually, let's not put ethanol in it either. What we'll do is get the water out into a storage of some sort. I guess a liquid reservoir. Just a regular pipe should be fine on that. And that's going to have to be the priority, so let's make that an 8. Yeah, maybe it's just ensures it's updated. Maybe. I gotta make sure that oh, building melted. Shit. What building melted? That should have been made out of steel. That's making it out of steel. Temp shift plate is still there. Conveyor rail out of steel. What melted? Coal. Huh. It looks like it was one of the temp shift plates. Like the one that was right there. Yeah, that's why we have this igneous rock there. Or maybe it was that pipe? No, it wasn't that pipe, was it? I mean, I could easily do this. Deconstruct. Make that a 7. Don't sweep that up. Oh, you're putting it into there. That's fine. Building melted. Oh, that's the other temp shift plate. That's fine. We'll just make those out of diamond. Or out of cobalt, since it's like right there. But no, we'll make them out of diamond. Analyze this on a 9. We don't let Redneck in, right? Yep, no, he's not allowed in. We're trying to tame this thing. Meanwhile, got 20 other things going on. High stress. Yeah. Max stress, 76%. Hey, it looks nice. You don't have anybody with that skill, I don't think. But I mean, I could get somebody with that skill. This is... got an atmosphere now, but it's mostly carbon dioxide. I suppose it doesn't really matter what kind of gas it pumps up there. Where's the liquid, though? I don't think there is one. Nope. So that's not going to work. Not to mention, I've got all this polluted, or oil down here now. Don't really want to introduce a new gas, but I could maybe think about getting rid of, let's see, deconstruct. Building 7. Could just put it up there forever. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't care about this carbon dioxide anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's deconstruct these. Yeah, I'm done with this. I was trying to get fancy with a door thing. I've never done one of those before where it's on a timer sensor that it pumps out a gas. I think I've done it with like a whole bunch of doors all in a row, and then it like does that like so, but I think the smallest I've ever done that on is three different ones, maybe. Alright, and let's mop this up. And I'm gonna get a little bit of that oil up there. Yeah, I know. It's bad. It's fine. The question will be is, can I do that in a 2-tile room? Because I don't know if I can or not. Now, without a lot more oil than I'm able to put in there. Unless I, oopsies. Unless I do maybe something like a vent. Maybe we could put a vent in there so I could put in oil after the fact. On a liquid valve. I mean, I probably have plastic somewhere. Yep, somewhere. Refined metal. Why can't I make that? What does it say I don't have? Missing resources. Refined metal. Gaskets. I know I've got gaskets. Maybe not on this planet. Yeah, not on this planet. Okay. Yeah, I was going to send a few gaskets. That's one thing I was going to do. Gaskets were going to be in this. Plastic gaskets. How about 100? Maybe 25. Probably have enough. Food. Yeah, enough food. Sweep. And then let's pipe this in. I think I'm just gonna do it out to here. Cancel this piece. Deconstruct that. It's easier to do that than to sweep it. More entombment. Okay, well, I know about that one. All right, we're gonna put in a regular gas vent. Some tiles like so, maybe not quite so yet. Deconstruct the automation, don't want it. All right, this, actually no, because, oh yeah, this will have to have a pump in it. So let's get a gas pipe going down. Here we go. Awesome. Then we can put these tiles in. Deconstruct this one. Trying to set up cooling for this too, you know. And let's get that valve. Actually, do they have that over here? They do. All right, cool. All standard. Perfect. We should be able to get the plastic for that now. And I just need to emergency get all this. You know what? We'll just do it as a move command. That's way better. Okay. Meanwhile, are we doing anything fun over here? I know we were doing this. This should be set up now. Okay, so this would be on for 15, every 45, every 60. Every 60. Copy, paste. Perfect. They're on different schedules. This is going to be for everything, all standard, nothing organic that's polluted. So no slime, no rot pile, no polluted mud, no polluted dirt. Everything else can come up. Nothing liquefiable either. Where is that? Everything else can come up. Copy settings, paste settings. And there we go. That'll slowly start picking everything up off the bottom of the base. And then we'll set more of those up over here to send more stuff up slowly over time, all into central area. Because right now our haulers are spending way too much time going to get coal. But at least we have coal to get. And then this water... Is this water ready to go out? Looks like it. Not ideal, but it's alright. Let's see, that goes for 500 kgs. That's quite a bit of water in there. What's the pressure in there? Oh my goodness, popped eardrums? Yep. That might be an issue. Okay. Cobalt tamer, right? That's what we're doing on this side. I do have a lot of water in here, so I kind of want to think, like, let's have an Atmos sensor. Out of copper, I guess is fine. I'm gonna have to have like a liquid shut off. Probably out of steel. Which means I'm gonna have to repipe these things. That's fine. Alright, we'll have it going this way. We'll have these then coming out. Yikes. Okay, yeah, these would come out and then go down. Let's snip it first so it's less confusing. So that goes that way, that goes that way. So those will... Okay, that goes out. So yeah, these all go this way. No, that doesn't quite work. Because if you can't go out, then you'd have to go around. Booty. Well, if I had one there, what it would do? Well, let's deconstruct this first. And then we'll figure it out. Let me not build that yet. Oops. Let's not build this yet. Thank you. Let's go ahead and build these back. Those are ready to go back in. Alright, we'll get a pump in here. I hate to pump this out, but it is what it is. It's ventilation. There's 250 watts going all day long. I think it's 250, right? Actually, that's going to be made out of steel. Cancel this. Yeah, that'll have to be made out of steel. Then let's get our liquid valve. Valve meter. That will go down to this way, I suppose. Let's see. After a liquid valve is... I don't want much. Might be able to put it right there, actually. Let's do... bottle drainer. Yikes. Can I make that out of lead? Cobalt? No. Let's make that out of lead. Technically, I could put it right there. Cancel the liquid pipe right there. Whoops. Wrong one. And then a mesh tile. This will need an Atmos sensor in here so that it only pumps once in a while, but most likely it's going to be pumping forever. If I remember correctly, you need 2 of these for one of those, so we'll deconstruct this. Maybe I might have to get another one going. That'd be unfortunate. Well, if we do need another one, we can put another one in. Difficult, but we're gonna have to power that. Okay, let's get a automation wire on that. And as far as this goes, I want this to be 1,000 kgs. 500 kgs is fine. Or no, 1 kg. Yeah, 1 kg. Sorry, 1 kg. I almost put way too much in there. Okay, crude oil. Oh, fine. That's gonna need power. Oh, I left the power wire in there. No. That's unfortunate. Well, they're still doing okay here, food-wise. Stress-wise is manageable. Maybe they're going into the pond a little less often. Oh, there's Turner right now. That's where all the good cobalt is. This is ready to go. Crude oil, empty. 9. Then we're going to get a couple of these. there, one right there, and then one right there. This is going to be for my sweep onlys for everything except for slime, rot pile, polluted mud, polluted dirt. And then we'll copy pasta that. Hopefully. And we'll be able to sweep this stuff up. Yeah, we're running low on power. Oh, you do not need to be on. Automation. Have a sensor. Priority. I mean, that's one way to vacuum it out. This is supposed to be crude oil. A bottle. I shouldn't have to. We got plenty of it laying around. I don't need much. Alright, they just got a lot going on. Looks like the bedrooms got fixed good. And the carbon dioxide is a lot better off than it used to be. So hopefully they won't be holding their breath in there anymore. So let's copy those settings and paste them. This crude oil needs to be emptied. It still hasn't been. There we go. Let's maybe think about sweeping this up. See if that actually works. Yay, eye irritation. Love it. Let's maybe think about putting mesh tiles in here. Hate to do it. Especially right there in those spots. Hold on. Let's cancel all. The better place to put them are on the sides of them, like so. Yeah, that would be better. Anyway, this is going to be for the polluting stuff. So this would be for, let's go to the organic. This is going to be for the slime, the rot pile, the polluted mud, the polluted dirt. This will be on the sweep onlys. Copy settings, paste settings. I think I'll need a thing down there to... Hey, we're making barbecue. Love it. Maybe we're ranching finally enough to get some barbecue, because all the extra eggs go right here. So they just kind of live out their life. We don't have a good way of killing slug bugs, unfortunately. This is no power. No power? Because we have no hydrogen. Got you. We need a little bit more hydrogen, guys. Just a little bit. Everything's at a standstill for the most part, although these are working, kind of. It's unfortunate that I'm having those seal up like that. Let's see, that battery needs to be there. This was going to be for cooling. And I still want cooling. Let's see. Cooling. If we had a liquid shut off. Have to be right there. And that would mean that would have to go out somewhere. Yeah, I couldn't really do that, could it? Nope. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. Plus, that's going to be a good spot. Although I could put it down here. Yeah, let's put it down here. We'll grab this. We'll copy it and put it right there. This will have a wire to this. Deconstruct that. And if I need to, I'll put the other vent or the other gas pump right here, although might not be able to with that Atmos sensor. So we might be a little bit overpressured in this room, most likely. That should be fine. Power for this. Power it like so. We're gonna want to have pipes that go through here. See, this is going to be checked. And if it's good, it's going to come out this way. It's going to have a bridge. it's going to be this way. Not that way. Okay, so this is if it's too warm. And this is going this direction. So we're going to need to get another one of these conduction panels. Bro, I don't want to make that a steel, so no, I'm not going to do that. I'll make a one tile insulation there. This will be regular pipe. This one will come up, go down, bridge over. And I might have to tear out a little bit here or go down like this, because that's going to be where the loop goes. Actually, no, the loop. Oh boy, yeah, the loop's going to be a problem. Well, that'll be gone. Let's make sure that bridge is gone. Liquid bridge. Deconstruct. Level 8. It looks like a mess, don't it? Yeah, it's confusing to me too. Deconstruct buildings. Alright, over here. We got the data banks. This thing is going dormant in 35 cycles, so we have plenty of time to get some cobalt out of it. Maybe don't sweep the cobalt. Yeah, alright. So we're still in a vacuum. We gotta set this up so that it can take water out of the system if need be. If I were to have a liquid shut off here out of steel. And I would want to have a cooling loop here of polluted water. So we'll get the cooling loop going first. That shouldn't take too long. As far as this goes, maybe. The water would have to go out left. That's okay. What if I had it going this way? And then I had a liquid shut off. Out of steel. Like so. And most of the time, it's just going to be coming back this way. Yep. Could be better, could be worse. And if it is heading out, then we want it to go... Let's see, what are we making this out of? Let's make this out of granite. This is water, so we want that to go into storage. I don't know, anywhere will do, I suppose. Let's see, it could go in there. Actually, I'd rather go into the main storage line, which is this one, which would be fine. And we would just bridge that on, I suppose. And then continue with the insulation, because now this line's getting hot. There we go. That should give them a good amount of stuff to do. This is going to also be hooked up to automation, so that if the Atmos sensor is too much, let's do iron, that will turn on. If it is above this pressure, you need to turn on and vent out. Next, what else do we need? think we already got the power line up and running over here. Yep, so this is fine. It has a little bit of a power draw on it. That's unfortunate. But other than that, I think we're ready to close this up, or at least turn this on, other than the polluted water. Is anybody coming to do that? Do I have a place for polluted water? I might not have excess polluted water. I'm probably running low on it. Maybe I'll get another pitcher pump down here real quick. Like not to get wet though, so let's deconstruct on a 7. And that should help me with the polluted water I need. Okay. Oh, I think I do have polluted water somewhere around here as storage. This might be it here. Brine, nope. Okay. We could also be making salt, table salt. That would be great. I'm researching right now. Let's check this place. Food. Stress is bad. Let's get this built up. So if the water is above, I don't know, 50 degrees, 40, 30, 30, say 30 degrees. If above 30, you can vent out. This would have a bridge. That would go out like so. Then this is the cool. Okay, that needs to go. Deconstruct it. This is for if it's above 30 degrees. This would then probably have insulation. Something like that. All right, here's hoping we'll have power. We did get enough water. Aw, man. Aw, man. All right, so let's stop this. I will deconstruct it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, man. And this needs to turn off. If above, I don't know. Like, don't turn on. Now we can close this up. Deconstruct this. Maybe sweep this up. 9. Don't even know if you can. Do we have stuff on the ground in there? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. It should be fine. Hey, look at that. We got some polluting stuff in there. Yay. I guess I could also maybe think about sweeping everything there and everything there. That might be nice. Do not get trapped. All right, Ruby. I need you to move. True tiles. How's there? You want to know how about true tiles? Yeah, thank you very much for the true tiles. I appreciate it. Bro. Okay, she's still going that way. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's going well. There's just a lot going on. You know how it goes. Trying to get some extra power going and fix the small things that messed up so much. Got big dreams with a small budget. Alright, this is mostly ready to go. Let's put it on... We have other power stuff, right? Yeah, this... If that's a... Let's do 95, 70. And this would be 95, 60. So we'd run on hydrogen first. And then we're going to... Then we're going to loop... Yeah. Then we're going to loop this water in. Actually cancel that. I want to put it in right there. That way it comes out right there. And it exits out if need be. And priority 9s on those. How about we get this deconstructed? Noise. Alright, so that should be coming in and checking to see if it's 30 degrees. Hopefully it'll loop around and just loopy loop. There it be. Uh-oh. No, it's not full. It's not full. So there's my cooling loop. Cheer. Here's the power. It should also have priority going out. Yay, power. It's a vacuum, so we should be good on temps. Oh, bro, look at that. See you enjoying the 2 asteroid multitasking? Yeah, you gotta love it. That looks like it's working well. This will go if it's above, let's say 2,000. And we are so in trouble with that. Okay, cool. That is good to go. 51% stress. That's going really well. Really well. All right. Let's see how we're doing. I think we're all right. We got power up and running now. So, I mean, we're making our plastic. That's going well. All of these have lights now that work. So, that's good. Other than the food issue and not having any. I mean, eventually we'll have some with all these guys, but you never know. We can deconstruct this and this. Don't need that anymore. Other than that, I just want to be able to get back over there, which is kind of difficult right now, but I think it should be all right. As far as insulation goes, it looks like it's good. All right, let's focus on the other planet for a minute. Cobalt. All right, so the loop should be finished. Let's stop that, deconstruct it, and then deconstruct the bridge. That is running, so that's actually fine. 6 degrees. Oh shit! Redneck coming in. He's got 11 friends. What up, Redneck in the Clone Corps? Oh, hello, Mr. Nick. Thank you so much, Redneck. How's your Oni experience going? Hopefully well. Welcome in, Redneck. How did it go? Hopefully well. I don't know why I'm trying to change this right now after I've already filled up the loop. Raid! Welcome in, welcome in. See, power. We need power for that. Didn't even think about that. See, didn't even know. Need power. Probably can't even reach it. Maybe. Deconstruction drywall in the space and pool. I was trying to fill up. Sure went not as planned. Ooh, really? Deconstructed drywall in space in a pool. Yeah, I would imagine that cleared out real quick. That's the problem with building in space, man. You gotta be very careful. But I'm admiring it. It's a cool build. I think what you're doing is pretty neat. Yeah, saved a layer. Bases in space. Real fun, those. Yeah, they are fun. I have a couple ideas of what I would like to do. For this map here, yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really focused on really cool places, but I forget the one I was thinking of recently. Maybe, oh, I was thinking if I were to do something spectacular on this one, I think there's a lot of magma here. So building a base down here and maybe protecting it from magma with some interesting ways in and out. I don't know, maybe. Mostly set up the Sequin Ranch. Yeah, slime is OP for bionics. I've got to get more into that on my other playthrough. That's cool. Sequin Ranch, huh? I haven't learned too much about them yet. I do know that they produce slime, but that's about it. One of the main things I wanted to do on this planet was to get a freezer set up. I still am just refrigerating my food. I did finally get my refrigerator area back because we had a coal generator here for a long time. But since that's gone now, I could probably get a proper setup up here. Jet suit fuel, yeah, we have plenty of it. We could have jet suits. Well, the goal of today was to get food and the cobalt tamer finished, and we have done neither. However, the cobalt tamer is much closer to being finished than the food. So we will prioritize on getting that done with the time that we have left. Hopefully we can get her done, because this water is boiling at 83 degrees. I think I want to deconstruct this door. I think I'm done in here, so I'm going to seal it up and make sure that Redneck doesn't go in there. Let's get this copper ore relocated over here really fast. Let's zoom out to make sure we can see Redneck coming. And then get those in on a high level. Not bad, not bad. Now what is this? Is that liquid naphtha? That's naphtha. I wouldn't mind getting a thing of oil over here just to put on the floor. Maybe put a 4 sweep on this. Everything that's in there that can go. I shouldn't have anything more falling down on this for a while. But with the amount of haulers that I have, I doubt they're ever going to get to that. What is the Pip and Hatch thing on your BBR screen? Mind explaining that to the newly landed in player streamer? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do that right now. What a good question to ask, Redneck. Well, if in case you didn't know, we are holding a contest, and right now I am playing that seed. The seed that if you play, well, first of all, you have to join the Discord. It's free to enter. We are giving away the Pip and the Hatch plushies. You cannot get these anymore, so they are exclusive. I picked up a few extras for myself back when they were available, just for this moment now. I had some other things going on, or I would have done this earlier, but we are now giving away the Pip and the Hatch plushie, and it goes to whoever can ranch the most Pips and Hatches on this save file by August 30th. The next person who gets the most Hatches ranched would get the Hatch plushie. And the next person who got the most Pips ranched would get the Pip plushie. So there's a total of 3 winners, 1 grand prize, 2 runners up. It's not 90 days. In 60 days time. Yes. No. It's, you know what? This is This is how we play Oxygen Not Included here. Okay? All right? Now you know. It's pretty much what it is. Math is sometimes works for us and sometimes it don't. I do have these plushies. These are my personal ones. This is the Pip. Sorry, the Hatch. I always get them backwards. And there's the Pip. So they're cute. They're adorable. They're plushy. They're squishy. They have codes on the bottom of them for in-game skins. That would be the beds, the comfy beds for the Pip and the Hatch comfy bed. I believe that's the only way you can get it. And it's a Crash Course Pony. Yep. Pretty much. Well, thank you, Redneck, for reminding me to do that. I need to do that more often. I get so, like, I gotta get this one thing done. I hope to see a lot of people in here. It's been fun so far. I've been enjoying it. I'm not really ranching as much as I'd like to right now. But I've kind of put off getting this running for a while. You know the feeling? No? Okay. Well, at least Redneck can't come in here anymore. And I believe we could probably start allowing this to take the cobalt out. Should we try? Is that manufactured? No, it's not manufactured. Where is it? Refined metal. Yeah, any refined metal. The question will be does my loop? All right, this needs to say if, oh yeah, it's already set up. Nice. 30 degrees, that's fine. What? Oh yeah. You're already cold. All right, coming in at 6. Well, that's nice. I like that it goes through the water though really well there. Shameless plug. The poke. Wait. No, you're all right. Self-promoting, Redneck. I hope it's the same for me, but you have, go ahead and self-promote. It's fine. Me and Redneck go back a little ways. I helped him start a stream. No big deal. I always forget to tell. Wait, the polka dots, 1st of November. Is that the new hot potato? Let's get crude oil in here. Yeah, been too long on the same boat. Maybe. Let's deconstruct this. Yay, it's starting to boil. But that should be a cobalt tamed, and it's all coming out. I don't know if the loop works or not, because it's all coming out too cold. Oh yeah? Well, that's good. I'm glad I helped. You're doing really, really well. I should take notes. What up, Nugs? Welcome in. That's made out of steel? It sure is. Look at that. We even made it out of steel. No leg lamp, sorry. Just wanted to get it done. I could have put one right there, too. Although, there's a lot of water. Over 500. Yikes. Let's see, cooling. It's looking good. Dropped your leg lamp in your kitchen today. Yeah, that's the next on the list of things to do is the kitchen. Oh, well, technically getting rid of this last coal generator that's over here. That's a hot one. It's really only taking care of a few things, too. I might have to divert power to something else for this. Although I don't think it's going to get up that warm. It's at 1710. Oh, it's pushing it. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. It's overpowered now. What if I snipped off everything else? 1470, that's not bad. So it's really these soda pop machines that are killing me here. I think we're gonna maybe only have one of them running. Let's put a wire going this way to that one. Let's then snip this one off. And put a bridge over it. I mean, that's 400 watts down. I guess I could take both of them off of it. That would be better. Priority construction 7. Oh my goodness! What is this coming in? Obsidian? Why are we bringing in obsidian? What the hell is going on? Okay. Somehow my slickster got down in the water. That's probably not a good thing. Let's go down here and mop this oil out real quick. There we go. At least that will help. This plastic is going well-ish. We don't have food here, but we do have secondary power, which this is saying to run, but you're not running. Why are you not running? Do you not have any kind of... Okay, you're blocked. You pushed this, Yep. That's fine. That's just a carbon dioxide bomb waiting to happen. I was thinking about having a chimney go up. I've had them before. I'm tempted, but at the same time, I don't really want to deal with this gas. Slicksters. Maybe slicksters. Yeah, I could have maybe thought about doing a well, if I had more steel, do a steam room, a dirty brick, one with petroleum generators and slicksters. That might be fun. I haven't done one of those in a minute. Phew. A dirty brick. Just thinking, where would I even do that? Like, I could put airflow here. Well, slicksters can't really be in there. Kind of put myself in a corner right there, didn't I? Yeah. All right, well, let's check up on the tamer real quick. Make sure it's working well. I didn't think it is. It's going to be going until 33 cycles from now, so that's at least one done. This other one, I believe, is dormant. Nope, it was dormant, but it's no longer dormant. This? Clay. Do we have anybody coming? We do. Let's make it a 9. There, and now we can start making some ceramic. That would be very helpful. Other than that, go over here. We're idle. This is the setup for plastic. We got 2 oil wells running. Putting the oil here, which will then feed the petroleum maker, right? Which makes petroleum up to a certain point. And then it feeds 2 different lines. One line feeds the fuel up top, and then this feeds the plastic down here. And this will feed the plastic down here until this is full, and then it will stop feeding the plastic. But that is asking for 20 tons of plastic, so it's taking a while. Stress down over here is definitely going down. Food is an issue, so a steam room with a dirty brick. I am thinking about it. I'm gonna need more steel. How much steel do I have? 200. Let's think about making more steel now. Steel forever. How much iron do I have? 5 tons? Yeah. All right, we're producing steel now. And everything on the bottom of the map is slowly coming up. This is a great thing. It'll just continue to do that the whole time. I might even think about maybe getting all this stuff going up there too. We've just got a lot to haul. This is one of the ranches. This is the ranch. Oh, it stopped. What? Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, we have dirt. Allow manual use. Oops. 8. Let's go 9. I mean, it's not like they don't... I guess they don't have any food. Uh-oh. Did I mess that up? No, there's only one hatch there. He's just not coming, dude. What's happening here, Meep? You just whistling? Can I get you out of it? There you go. Come on, boy. Come on. You know you want some. You're trying to burrow. He's trying to burrow. He's unable to do it. Whistling Dixie, yeah. Wow. I might need to address that. Hey, this room's steamed up. And it does look like it might be overpressured and out of power. Why? Because I took it off power. Because we were redoing it. It's redone. Connect it back. Okay. And is this just not hot enough yet to steam up? I think that's what it is. Oh, there it is. Now we get to see it going around. Yay. Can I make a petition for at least one to be frozen log one? The frozen log? You talking about the ice that you have in one of these to then cool off the metal? Slightly disappointed though. Why not having 3 different skins on those grooming stations? I don't know. We could totally do that. You want the log one? All right. Blueprint. Log. There you go. Hey, he gave up. Never mind. He's back. Somebody else is back. That's annoying. This room is still not hot enough, but is wanting to leave. Is this overpressured? That's the question. Because if it's overpressured and not able... 125 kgs? Is that... I think that's too much. Am I gonna have to break in there and suck it out? Oh, man. Alright, guys. Well, we're gonna have to end it there. Oh, this is power for something. Oh yeah. This could be power. Let's set that up, and then we're gonna head out. This is gonna be power to take off this other generator. So let's get iron, which we don't have a lot of. We used most of our lead. Can't do anything about that right now. I'd have to deconstruct some stuff and put it in there. Yeah, I do need to address this situation. So yeah, we'll try to put in as much of this wire as possible. Which is definitely going to take away from our steel production. Deconstruct. You know what? That's enough to at least take it off of the battery, deconstruct that, and deconstruct this. Make sure that you prioritize this first, though, so that would be the 7. Alright. 125 is what I aim for. 150 is clogging. kgs of pressure. You actually try for 125 kgs. It doesn't overpressure at that. forget what does it overpressure at? Because that was 500, man. I was worried about overpressurization. Well, if you don't think it's going to overpressurize, then I'm just going to take this thing off, deconstruct it. It is overpressured. Yeah, I don't have all the fancy like liquids down there to make sure it runs and all that crap. It's just my basic tamer. The good old basic. Seems to work. And now we have cobalt coming in, almost 2 tons of it, which is going to be very helpful. In fact, I could probably even make some of that power wire out of cobalt. Yeah, let's do that. Don't need that battery. Probably do need these. Well, there's all my cobalt, but I'll be getting more cobalt soon. And if that is overpressured, then yeah, or might have to go back in there and fix that. So that'll be next time. Thank you so much. Don't forget my contest. You can win a Pip plushie or a Hatch plushie. It's free to enter. If you live outside the United States and you win one of my prizes, you will be responsible for shipping, but that's the only thing I ask. So for something that you can't get anymore, it's about as reasonable as I can hope for. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, God willing. And until then, make sure to keep that family close. Watch out for that Gooberman. Live free. Bye.